Hi everyone, this is a quick introduction to the World Literature Online class. What you see here is a student preview of our course page, and you can see everything that is related to our course right here. Uh, One of the things that will be different for you is the video that I'm currently talking in will actually precede this instructor information here. But that's not a huge difference. I just didn't want you to be confused. But you see here I have my instructor information. My name is Dr. Michael Rather Jr. My office is the Academic Center 121. My email is michael.rather@lsco.edu, and my phone for my office is 409-882-3909. You also have the course syllabus and course schedule listed here that opens in docx format, so you will need Microsoft Word in order to open the syllabus. We're going to open that up real quick and do a quick overview of it. A lot of the information is redundant, but I find students sometimes overlook information in one place, and I like to catch them in another place. So as you can see here, my office hours are to be announced. I'm going to go ahead and update those right now for you for this semester. The office hours are going to be for spring 2018. You can see them here, and I will upload them for you all, and there'll be a link for them. So there's a course description, a survey of world literature from the ancient world to the present. Students will study texts of works of prose, poetry, drama, and fiction in relation to their historical and cultural contexts. Texts will be selected from a diverse group of authors and traditions. There's some prerequisites for you. You have to be at least have completed English 1301. This is our textbook with the ISBN. This is, you need both volumes because you're going to do a research project with volume 2, and we're going to use volume 1 for most of our discussions. And this is a picture of what the textbook looks like. That's also posted on your on the Blackboard page, so you can see that again. So of course there's some information about credit transfer. I don't need to read that to you. This is our student learning outcomes and the activities that we'll be doing, and most of the activities that we'll be doing will be discussion boards, and we're going to treat those like reading journals, but we're going to comment on each other's reading journals, which there'll be more on that later. Some general education outcomes and the rubrics that we'll be using for that, evaluation methods. You have a research paper in your reading journal entries. And one of the things that should be very clear about the reading journal entries is you cannot earn above 100 points unless you have 3 posts per reading journal activity. And that means an initial response, a reply to another student's entry, or a reply to a student's response to your entry. And also every entry needs to be around 250 words minimum. That's the minimum. I would prefer that they were longer. There's some information about review of test grades. There's classroom policies here that you need to look at. There's the schedule for the semester, the academic calendar, some other basic information, and then our class schedule, which has all our due dates, which actually repeat on our calendar. Now, one of the things I want you to notice is your research paper submission isn't until May 1st. That's the final assignment that you'll do. But in your page, it's actually the 4th thing that'll show up. So the first thing that'll show up is this video. Then you'll have my instructor information, course syllabus, course FAQ, and then here's the information on the research paper assignment. And this is actually where you'll submit it as well. But the reason I put it here so early is because this is a semester-long assignment. So you need to start working on it pretty much immediately. So you're going to be working on your discussions and your main readings while you're also working on this research project. Um, Do not procrastinate starting the research project. It's something that should be done with a lot of care. And the rubrics that we'll be using all semester long are pretty complex. So they're uh, I'm really testing for a lot of different things, that a lot of different points that you need to hit, such as clear communication, MLA format, correct structuring, uh, referencing to the correct literature, using outside sources. All these things are a big part of what I will be looking at. So it's very important that you start this as soon as possible. So that's why it's going to be the fourth item on there. And then you see that there's actually research check-ins every few weeks. So there's actually 4 of those, and you get points for those research check-ins. And then you have the discussion boards with the questions and what you need to do. So it's a pretty simple setup. Now, if you look over here, you have content. That's what we're looking at right now. You have the calendar. The calendar is not going to show anything, obviously, uh, even in January where the semester starts, because the class isn't open yet. But once the class is open, it will show up. Email, this is how you can email me. And then my grades, and this is where all your grades will show up, and any comments that I have will show up. So you need to be sure that you are uh, looking at this and uh, keeping track of your grades and keeping track of your work all semester long. All right, that's the basics of the class. That's all you need to know. If you have any questions, please email me at michael.rather@lsco.edu, and I look forward to working with you this semester and discussing these great works of literature.